What's going on, everybody? I'm making this quick video, impromptu video, because I was planning on making a video later on today on Billy Eppler, the New York Mets new general manager. Unfortunately, this video is different because I'm minding my own business today. I'm saying to myself, all right, I'm gonna make a video later on. Let me do some research and go see what the Mets are doing or whatever. So I go in, I'm driving my truck in Jersey traffic. I'm like sitting down and I'm like, all right, what are the New York Mets doing? I look at my phone. New York Mets world, Noah Syndergaard ended up signing with Los Angeles Angels, 1 year, $21 million. So I'm like, this is not real. This is not real, because if I could guarantee anybody re-signing with the Mets before Javier Baez, before anybody else, I believed, out of all the Mets free agents signing, before Aaron Loop, I figured Noah Syndergaard, because the way he was coming off, the way he was saying, oh, I'm going to re-sign, I'll take the qualifying offer, this and that. Well, we gave you the qualifying offer, and you had till tomorrow, so you had a full, close to 2 weeks to decide if you want to take it, but you didn't. And yeah, you got $2.6 million more from Los Angeles to go play there, but you fed us that you was going to be coming and play with us. So then that didn't happen, and you signed with LA. So that's the news of the day. This is what this video is about. He signs for 1 year, $21 million, and he's betting on himself on possibly signing a multi-year contract next year. Now I always was under the impression that, hey, he's a young pitcher and he could potentially sign a multi-year deal with a team if they give him the right offer. But I always believed he would give the Mets opportunity to counteract that offer. Unfortunately, that wasn't really the case. We don't know the details yet. He might have came back to them, he might not, who knows. He could just be going away for 1 year and come back to Queens next year if he proves that he's able to pitch, if he's really sincere about not wanting to leave New York, yet he left New York. So it just took me by surprise, and there's a fly in my car, and I'm very not okay with that. So hopefully that flies out the car. So anyway, we're hoping this is just get out of the car. Sorry guys, I gotta. All right, there we go. All right. I mean, am I the only one that got caught off surprise or caught off guard with this? Because I'm like, nobody expected that. I mean, I knew it was always a possibility, but now he's gone for 1 year, $21 million, which I feel is something that the Mets could have probably give him, but it's an uncertainty if he's gonna be able to be able to throw breaking pitches when he wasn't able to last year when he came back for those 2 starts. But understandably so, he's coming off a Tommy John surgery. Don't push the envelope. Don't re-hurt the guy. Don't, you gotta practice. You gotta take care of him with kid gloves. So I get it. Now, what's the potential replacements now? We have an option that's still one of our free agents, and that's Stroman. Now I believe we could go after him a little bit harder than we planned on. He's pitching 33 games for us, so that's in this day and age, that's a pretty difficult thing to do for a pitcher to be that durable. There's that's one option. There's Kevin Gausman, who I get it. A lot of people are in love with the 2 seasons he had in San Fran, but I'm not really big on Kevin Gausman. I don't think it's a huge upgrade over Stroman or Syndergaard. I don't think he's really a number 2 after he gets his contract, but who knows? Could be wrong. I'd rather be wrong than right in that situation if we do end up signing him. Excuse me. We got some lower options like Alex Wood, Alex Cobb. One person I really like, if he's healthy, is Carlos Rendon, because we do need left-handed pitchers starting pitching. So I really like that option. There's some other names out there, but I'm just doing this impromptu video without doing any research or whatever on the names, because I plan on doing a free agency video later on down the line. All right, so that's today's Mets news. I was gonna make a video on yesterday's Mets news, which is Billy Eppler, coming from well, he was actually not a GM this year. He was a GM the year before in 2020 when he got fired from Los Angeles, the team that Noah ended up going to. So now Billy Eppler was an assistant under Brian Cashman. He's familiar with New York. He's been a scout in New York for years on the Yankees. So I'm fine with that. He has the cut to play to be executive in New York. So I'm not worried about that. He also was executive in LA. So big cities do not hinder this guy or make this guy feel loopy or whatever. So that's good. I'm fine with that. Now, from all accounts, he was handcuffed in Los Angeles from ownership. And with that being the case, he didn't make the Rendon signing, which is looking kind of like not too great signing. He didn't do the pool holes. He didn't sign a lot, and Billy Hamilton, not Billy Hamilton, Josh Hamilton. He didn't make these bad contracts that Anaheim, Los Angeles is notorious for. So that's one good thing there about him. He did sign Ohtani and re-sign Trout. So if anything, he makes good signings. So that's good. He's experienced GM, so we're not getting some rookie like a Brody Van Wagenen or anybody else. He's getting somebody that's New York tough, experienced in running a ball club from ground to top, which is good. And even though his record didn't reflect that, that's not a reflection on him. That's more so a reflection on the ownership and how they handcuffed their GM and didn't allow the GM to do their work. From a lot of accounts that came out, there's a reason why he's hired by Cohen, and if he explained this to Cohen's, maybe Cohen will understand, let him do his job. I believe that's Cohen will be a lot different than Artie Moreno was in Los Angeles. Now, the elephant in the room, the one that everybody's like going Google Gaga about, which I don't really put that much weight into, because it could fall flat. But the elephant in the room is that he's David Stern's best friend, and we don't have a president of baseball operation guy yet. And all accounts is that we're waiting until next year to finally hire David Stearns when his contract becomes available. He becomes available via free agency, right? We have a year to go. Who's not to say that he'll get an extension from Milwaukee, or he just won't just end up winning a championship in Milwaukee and decide to stay there. So there's a lot of speculation. I'm not really putting a lot of weight into it. It is what it is. If it happens, it happens. If not, so what? My whole goal is, my whole thing that I'm more worried about is I'm hoping that Eppler is successful. If you agree with me, please leave a like, and then please leave a comment below. My whole thing is that Eppler is successful. I don't care who he's best friends with. We also know that he's good friends with Cashman because he was his assistant GM under him. So they work well together. Cashman is another potential of somebody that could be a president of baseball operation manager for the New York Mets in the future. I really don't care about that. I need to know that Eppler is going to be successful at doing his job and very competent at doing his job. That's more important to me, and more so what I'm looking for in a GM. If you agree with me, like I said, leave a like and a comment below. I'm going to keep this video short. I just had to somewhat vent, somewhat be like, what the hell just happened? We lost Syndergaard, who I was counting on heavily being a middle of rotation guy this year. Not the ace that he was, not this year, but maybe down the line, a year or two down the line, and hopefully we resign him to a long-term deal. More so him taking the qualifying offer and be more of a prove-it guy this year. But Wherever you get from him would have been gravy. But now we're not getting anything from him because he's gone and he went to LA, and he's gonna be probably their ace or second starter behind Ohtani. So let's just see what he does, and then maybe we go revisit this whole relationship again next year. When he becomes a free agent again, and maybe he comes back to Queens if he doesn't sell his apartment and does his thing. So what do you think about that? Let me know. I'm your host of the Morning Beer Podcast. Good luck to Noah Syndergaard. We'll miss you. And good luck to Billy Eppler. Do your thing here. All right? Talk to you later. Peace.